Last time we obtained the power of fluffy boys. Come to think of it, how did Lancer get up there? I suppose he rode his bike up the side of the cliff? That's a Pokemon thing. We can ride a bike up a slope. Neat. Look at that white outline dummy. Oh, Chris, it's the training dummy I made. Now seems like a great time to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? Yeah, sure. Go nuts. Okay, get ready, Chris. See that heart, Chris? That's your soul, the culmination of your being. Same as this in an Undertale, I think. Within, it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose hit points. If everyone's hit points reach 0, we'll lose the battle. So please take care to avoid the enemy's attack. Ready? Let's try dodging. Ralsei, you monster. You force me to dodge things. Great job, Chris. You're a natural. Anyhow, after the enemy attacks, it's our turn, Chris. So, I will teach you how to fight. This fight can go a lot of ways depending on if you hug the thing or fight it. We're just going to follow what he says it's supposed to do. Although fighting is unnecessary in this world, the game is very specific on this. You need to do some pretty specific things to get specific things. Don't worry. The game does not... It does kind of... The recruit thing is weird. Though there's no harm in a thorough lesson. Let's try fighting. Wow, Chris, that was an amazing attack. Have you done this before or something? Okay, let's try defending. Simply defend, and the enemy's attack will hurt you less. Not only that, but you'll also gather TP. Watch the orange big bar on the left. I'll explain it next. Try defending. Great job, Chris. Now that you've gathered TP, how about spending that TP on one of my spells? Because you hit the enemy enough, it got tired. Now, if I use my Pacify spell on it, it'll fall asleep, and we'll win peacefully. How the hell is a dummy tired? So... oh my goodness, I was wondering. What gets me is... never mind. Abracadabra. Great, Chris. We would have won this battle by now. Now I just have a little more to teach you. Try acting. And through this, even the most violent enemies... It's really simple. The original game did a lot, like Undertale did a lot. This game is just do it. Can be defeated with various acts of kindness. Chris, what's a dummy? Why don't you give it a hug? So this is where you can get kind of goofy. You can hug it a lot, you can attack it a lot. But first... He's blushing. Chris! I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing, but... I hug the dummy. Aw, that's great, Chris. Each enemy has different acts that satisfy them. When an enemy is satisfied, its name turns yellow. When that happens, you can defeat it by sparing it. If we spare all enemies we meet, we'll never have to fight. I wanna check it. Dummy, no attack. Cotton heart and button eye. Looks just like a fluffy guy. Sorry, it's kind of looks like me. I've been alone, so I didn't have anyone to model it after. Chris, since it's me, please be kind to it, okay? I wanna hug it again. Hug it up. He's so nice. That's great, Chris. Just one hug is enough, though. But is it for you? Ooh, Chris, are you trying to, ask me to give you a tutorial on hugging? Abracadabra, with some hearts. The dummies are like, I'm so happy. Great job, Chris. That would be the end of a real battle. I'm really happy that I had the chance to teach you. Nice. We got 3 buckaroonies. Oh, that was fun. You're a wonderful student, Chris. And in case you ever need a refresher, I wrote a manual for you and Susie. Press C to open a menu and use it in your items. Take a look. Look at a manual. Ralsei's handmade book full of various tips and tricks. I tried to read it, but it's so dense it makes my head spin. You can also drop it, and then Ralsei is like, why did you do that? It gets so sad. And then in the sequel, you get a trash can. Ugh. It's just a dummy. It's very happy about it, though. Ah, so that's why this door is closed. Oh my! The great door's opened? No wonder Lancer was able to come through. Chris, once we pass through this door, our adventure will really begin. A journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But, Chris, I believe your choices are important too. This world is full of all kinds of people, Chris. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try to do... So, I like how it's like, listen, this is a prophecy, this is all foretold, but try not to be a dick. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable. Like having to fight Spamton Neo. Oh, I'm sorry, is that too much to ask? I can handle it. Chris, I knew you were a hero the moment I saw you. Let's try to do our best, alright? I'm not chaotic neutral, I'm being paladin. Why aren't you... There you go. Why are you closing the door? Why's the Deltarune on it? What's the deal, Ralsei? Why are my boots so noisy? With the door closed behind me, my adventure will truly begin. The power of adventure shines within me. I like how they got no determination. It's just the power of X. Find different sources. No memes. Enemies ahead. You're gonna die. Enemies ahead. You're gonna die! Signed, Lancer. It's a bad guy. A Rudden. Redden? Check him out. Ralsei, defend. This ambivalent diamond isn't any girl's best friend. Long live the guy who pays us! Ugh, you're such a goon. I will lecture you. Elaborate stone. Okay. Well, okay. It was utterly... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Look at this fucking bean! Oh! I got $55. Like, this whole first chapter feels like it's a misdirect, if anything. If you're reading this, I guess you're not dead. Signed, Lancer. Hey, don't read this sign. It's a work in progress. Oh, if it isn't my two favorite people. Psych! You guys aren't even in my top 5. Lancer, where's Susie? Oh, you mean the purple girl? Fools, you're too late to stop me. What did you do? It was so simple. She beat me up, so I ran away. It's a bit anticlimactic. So, you're just going to stand here? I thought you would at least run to the right. Why? The purple goes over there. These types of trees don't contain an item that can heal you. Whatever you do, don't check the tree you see to open your menu. You got it? Signed, Lancer. Yeah. Hey, if you... No, something about troops. Is that a threat? I prefer to think of it as an invitation. A necklace of riddance. When multiple enemies are in the game, they combine their attacks as they do in Undertale, but in this game it tends to feel a bit harsher. Luckily, while Ralsei can't act, he can spare. You can even spare Chainsaw. You can have... I should have done that. You use... I think it goes top-down always, so you can spare and then immediately get rid of him. Gosh, what do you have against that innocent boy? Now, the big reason to build up TP is literally just so you can use Heal Prayer. Pretty much. And Ralsei has a cool animation. He never gets to finish it, though, because Chris generally... Ralsei is last, so you have to continue the battle to use Heal Prayer to get some... And I like that. It's kind of a neat little gimmick. Sort of like how that one guy in Lisa, the RPG, What was I gonna say? The guy in Lisa the RPG is useless, so he should use items. Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! I'm top chef. My latest cake worked me to exhaustion. I took a little nap, but mamma mia! A scary noise woke me up. I'll be stretched on the table, eating the cake like an animal. I spritzed it with water and it hissed and ran off. But my wonderful cake. Aw, Chris, that sounds like Susie. We must be on the right way. So sad. Let's try to keep her out of any more trouble. Mamma mia! Mamma Sheba! You know the beast. Please do not come back. The remains of the cake still smoldering. Sure. A Hathy! We can flatter him. I'm a little... Face my diamond cutter! We don't need XP. So, you can't actually kill guys in this game. Encountering the Smile, I think references, or at the very least, reminds me of that weird Groucho Marx mask in Magican. So, an interesting thing. You can't kill anyone in this game. If you get someone to low enough HP, they just run away, and you get no experience for it. It's pretty cute. Oh, Hathy's like, oh man, you're so charming. You're so charming. Ugh, I won. I got bucks. Big bucks. Check the clock. In order to solve this puzzle, you'll have to hurry. Behold the maze of death! Prepare to get lost, clowns! Thanks, Lancer.